Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ICU International Comic Update. Like I will say, news does not have to come with high blood pressure. News does not need to give people, hypertension. And that's what we do here at ICU. We bring news to you in the most hilarious manner, mannerism. And ladies and gentlemen, as the first phase of Nigeria political parakboism or jingoism comes to a climax, many candidates have climax. For those of you there who are thinking dirty, we are talking about, when we say climax, we mean the peak, we mean the zenith, we mean the very top. We are not talking about, come. And we're going to be looking at various major political parties in Nigeria on the platform of the APC, the great Jagaban, the Akanamudo one of African politics, the Emilokon one of Nigeria politics, have climax. On the platform of the PDP, the political Asikpaka one, the Umoru one of African politics, the man of Alhaji Osabohie Atiku, have also climax. Climax is climax. And on the platform of the LP, the Labour Party, the Akagom one of Africa, the chief economist of Africa, the man of Orenekere, Peter Obi, have also climax. But, like we will say in politics, according to Professor Harold Laswell, he gave the most controversial definition of politics, and he said, who gets what, when and how? He who gets political power, when and how? Is it through political thuggery? Is it through the electorate? And according to David Easton, he said, politics is the authoritative allocation of scarce value. We will not have time to see upon the substance of politics. We will not have time to see what Professor Olarotimi have to say. But as we will say, in politics, there's something that always comes before election. And that has to do with the manual. That has to do with the manifesto. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, we need to hear from the horse's mouth. We'll be starting from the Jagaban, the Akanamudo one of African politics, the Emilokan one. And let's see how it's about to recruit 50 million youth to take on insecurity while they eat agbado and cassava. We'll be right back.
Recruit 50 million youths into the army and take away from their recruitment source. What they will eat? Cassava, agbado, corn, yam in the afternoon is growing here. You create demand and consumption.
We are going to see the next manifesto from the Asikpaka one of Nigerian politics, the Umoru of Nigerian politics, the PDP candidate, the man of Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. And without wasting time, let's see his own manifesto. What is in store for Nigerians? And the man is crying, shedding tears of joy. We are going to be looking at the Akagom, the chief economist, Ogenekere Obi Peter of the Labour Party. This man said he's been using a can of milk since 2017. The date, can of milk since 2017. So this man is going to save a lot for Nigeria. And he's the man whose how many millions dollar investment have multiplied. But we have that story, you know, Nigeria's story we always enter. It's either monkey swallow money or snake swallow money, or, you know, money swallow money, but something must swallow something. So let's hear from Ogenekere Peter Obi of Labour Party.
Facility, I invested in it, over 20-something million dollars. It's worth almost 100 today. That's what government should do.
Very good.
Now, what do we make of this? Do we say that it was a slip of tongue, a slip of mouth? I mean, what do we make of this? Well, anyway, right now, what is clear is that the investment is not worth up to 100 million. Actually, it's even less in dollar terms than what was invested in it.
Last but not the least, the revolutionist, the Jah Rastafari of Nigeria politics, the man of Sowore. Sowore is young, vibrant, visionary. But do you know the problem Nigerian youth have with Sowore? They said they don't like his hairstyle. To tell you how unserious we have, the type of youth that we have in Nigeria. Is okay, but they don't like his hairstyle. They said their president cannot be Bobby Mohawk. So that's the only problem they have with Sowore. Ladies and gentlemen, we are still looking at the political parakboism or the political jingoism as things unfold in the political atmosphere of Nigeria politics. I see you will be back shortly. Thank you. I remain your host, MC Gonolistico, aka the No Protest Delegatus Delegaris of Political Equality, live at Mazi Studio. We'll be right back. Yes, my people, welcome back to ICU International Comic Update. For those of you who are conversant with flying, I mean travel by air, like we will say, there's a general quote that travel by air, flying is not a pleasure, it's a necessity. It's not something we enjoy, but it's something that we just have to do, something that we need. And that's not the point I'm really driving at today. You know, we all have faith in the pilot. We all jump into any aircraft without asking about the credential of the pilot, without asking about the health of the pilot, without asking about the sanity of the pilot. But here in America, the number one nation on the surface of the earth, a pilot, mania, a pilot, no, a pilot was highly drunk, highly intoxicated. Thank God he was caught. If not, I believe he would have flew that plane to Wakanda or the Atlantic Ocean. For those of you, if you are flying from America to Africa, you spend over 8 hours on the ocean, on top of the ocean. So imagine your pilot that is flying you is highly drunk, drunk mokite, mokite, you know, shekbe, ogogoro, name it, you know how we call it. May not come be like, say, you know, we are trying to package it. It should not look like we are painting this issue. Let's take you to the screen.
It happened in Buffalo. Just before a flight to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, police say the pilot was given a breathalyzer
that registered a blood alcohol level of 0.17. That is, it's more than 4 times the legal limit for flying. He told authorities he had 7 or 8 drinks before he got on that plane. The pilot may be facing federal charges.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ICU, not intensive care unit, but international comic update. Like we will say, a news does not need to give you hypertension or high blood pressure. That's why we bring news to you in the simplest form. And today we'll be looking at abortion and abortion laws in America presently. Ladies and gentlemen, everything is expensive in America. That is why it's a rich country. That's why it's the biggest economy in the world. The only thing that is cheap a little bit in this country is condom, and they break easily if you are aggressive. I'm not talking from experience. I heard from my friend. And let's move to the next item, which is Plan B. Plus tax. When I remember then when I was in the world, plus tax, they have the one of $50-something. The other one is like $70-something, $60-something. Now with inflation, that thing might be going to $100. Roe and Wade has been repealed by the Supreme Court with a vote of 6-3, which means that if you are caught doing abolo or abortion, you might be heading to Kirikiri, might be heading to downtown, that tall beauty. Welcome to Alabama Street. And for those of you who are Christian, who are very faithful to their partner, you are on a good side. Because right now, they are trying to cut, because sex is free in America, but child support is not free. Child support is there, and now abortion is going away. So we're about to be disciplined. Now you are going to be using either aboliki to rub your salty when you are honey, or you are going to be using soapy, because where we are going right now, like you just, jacking, how do they call it, jacking, or jack on or jack off. We're going to be jacking off when when that hold you, you know what I mean, man. Because right now, abortion is becoming a criminal, offense. And Postino is not in America. I've not seen Postino. Plan B, when you go to, let me not mention, when you go to the pharmacy in America now, sometimes you don't even find them in the shelf. The cashier is hiding them. You don't see them in shelf any longer. So, Postino is not here. Plan B is very expensive. Meaning every round you perform now, you'll be taking off, spending like $100 or something. And that's if you can buy it within 3 days. If you cannot do it within 3 days, expect to be a baby daddy and prepare for child support. Because I know in Indiana, no way, you cannot dodge it. You cannot dodge child support in Indiana. As you are divorcing, they are giving you worksheet, you fill it out. No story, no, see me tomorrow, day. So, ladies and gentlemen, abortion is becoming stricter. Laws that guides abortion are becoming stricter and stricter in America. So, what's the way forward? Is it personal discipline? Is it faithfulness? Is it inviting Nigeria to bring Postino to come and help America? Or is to use soap? But jacking is jacking. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to ICU International Comic Update. For sponsorship, contact MC_Ogonolistico. And for more updates, watch out for this space. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.